Okay, let's start this video on a good note. Oh man. Okay, so it's me again, and this is day 6 in the coronavirus, and this is your girl Karina. Ugh, no. Hey, it's your girl Karina again, and this is my second attempt. Okay, let's get real. Let's get really real. Okay, this is getting interesting because I'm not used to this, so please bear with me. Again, I'm not human, so at least I try my best into doing what I can for you guys. So, not again. I always get brain farts, so please spare me. Hey guys, your girl Karina again. Okay, attempt number 4. Okay, being a vlogger is not easy because you're in your room, you have a camera in front of you, and literally it sounds like you're talking to yourself. So okay, I'm not being boastful or self-centered here because that's not me, but I'm trying, so bear with me. But I'm human, so I make mistakes. Hey guys, me again. This is attempt number 3. Okay, so let's get on this show. I'm just kidding. Anyways, it's me, your girl Karina again, and yeah, so I got nominated today by Amanda to take on the Grateful for challenge, and I decided to do something different. So I know everyone's been doing the whole picture posting, but I thought I would post a video instead, because at least, even though we're all not able to see each other, at least like we'll take this time to utilize the social media as a way to convey a wonderful message. So actually, I'm not gonna lie, I will definitely definitely grateful for Amanda herself though, because I mean, actually today we were able to have this wonderful chat for about like almost 3 hours straight, and she was very, very accommodating and very opening to me, because at least like she was able to hear me out in regards to what I'm going through in my life and the struggles I'm going through and all the internal battles I'm going through in my life, and she was there to hear me out and really shed a light on the things that I wasn't able to see it from other people's perspectives. I mean, like, yeah, I use my social media very actively. I use my Instagram very actively, and pretty much every platform they can think of actively, and I understand there's some ways that people see the way I use it that may not be the way I view it. So that's why, like, I'm really grateful that at least today she was able to really hear me out and to be able to open my eyes to see like what other people may see it, and I have not seen it before, and I'm really grateful for that very much. So, and for the fact that God led me to her, and the fact that she is my sister in Christ really gives me that opportunity to be able to grow in terms of my faith and spiritually, and to be able to become closer to Christ, and especially Blessed Mother Mary. So honestly, she is my go-to sister in Christ to be able to like to talk to, and to let her know that everything's okay, and that like no matter what I'm going through, we are all human and we all fall at times too. We make mistakes, and I love how she was. Hey, sorry about that. See, I hate it when the video stops every 3 minutes. But as I was saying, I love how she was able to really put a new perspective in regards to what I do with my social media, and new ideas that I can do in the future. So I'll be able to use my Facebook in a new direction, and to use it for more of an instrument for Christ. And for sure, like, I've always been having that vision at the back of my mind for the past years, and I've always been putting it aside, thinking that, okay, I'll do it another day, and like pretty much like a year has gone by since like working every day on a routine basis, and like, you know, I never got around to it. I always told myself, yeah, I'll do it, I'll work on it, but it's just been that challenge for me that I told myself, like, you know, I'll always keep on doing, but then again, it leads to procrastination. So that's why, like, with this quarantine and this whole staying at home, social distancing that has come up, I feel that this is the time that I have to take initiative to start, you know, actually taking ownership, like to take on it, and to tell myself, like, no, the time is now and not tomorrow. So that's why, like, I really appreciate and love how Amanda was there for me today, because I've been having these inner thoughts in my mind about what I've gone through in December and in January, and it hasn't been the greatest 2020 start for me, but yeah, having those thoughts in my mind, and still dwelling on them now, like, I appreciate how she was able to really listen to me and take the time of her day, is like today, and it's really beautiful outside, to really listen to me and to be able to know, for her to really hear what I'm going through, my struggles. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't easy for me to do it alone, and I was really happy that she was there to be able to listen to me, and to really let me know that, you know, God is always there to take away our fears and our worries, and it's not easy, you know. I mean, again, like, we always have to be able to help each other become stronger and closer to Christ. And, you know, like, I have my performing life, but, like, you know I need to work on a lot of things in my spirituality as well, and I accept that, you know. And it's all about taking that journey closer to God, and being able to know that we have our weaknesses and our failures, and to be able to grow from that point on. So yeah, okay, this is another segment again. Oops. But as I was saying, I really do appreciate her very much, and I'm really grateful to God in my heart that, you know, I was led to her through people in my life, and for her to really give me that assurance that, you know, regardless of what I went through in December and in January, to always, you know, not to overthink things, and to be able to know that things happen for a reason, according to God's plan and according to God's time, which I firmly believe. And the fact that when it comes to change, though, it takes time, at least for me, because I used to be very stubborn, and in regards to taking a challenge, it's not easy for me to just, you know, be told the challenge and then do it overnight. Like, for me, it really takes a lot of time to let it sink, and to be able to take action on it, and to really know that it's actually me changing and not me changing for someone else. And I really do love how she really told me that, you know, like, when it comes to change, you have to actually, like, do it for yourself and for God as well. And yeah, that's why I know for sure that when it comes to change, for the better, especially for Christ, like, I really know for sure that, you know, it's not just for someone else, and it's not just for someone that you love. It's actually has to be for God, and it takes time, you know. And especially for me, like, I like to really know for sure that it's coming from me, and not just like my emotions making me do it because I love someone. It's more like I am doing it for me, and how God will actually view me the day that I meet him one day. So it really takes time. Like, time is a huge factor, and as well as allowing yourself to grow with Christ, and to grow in the journey that you want to follow, to be able to become a better disciple of Christ, and to become a better ambassador of Christ. And it's one of these things where, like, change is like the biggest word that I will emphasize right now, because like not everyone can change overnight, and it's all about allowing the person to be able to have the chance to change over time, and taking baby steps to be able to know that they're making a change little by little. And for me, that's how it has to be. And I know it's not like the easiest thing in the world, but like at least I have the so as I was saying, like having the determination to be able to take that challenge and to be able to make that change in your life really is something important to me. And especially if it's something that will actually make me better in becoming a better child of God, it really, again, takes a lot of that time and effort and energy to be able to put your past away and to be able to move forward from all experiences that you've gone through in your life. And for sure, for me, like I need that what's it called, that ambition and that determination to change for the better, and having that person by your side to support you and to be able to guide you along the way is really important as well. And for sure, I really cherish that a lot. And especially when you have them by your side and, you know, letting you know that this is like not something that will actually bring you closer to Christ, is really assuring that, you know, you're on the right pathway. And not having them around you, it's just, it feels different. It really does. And to the point where it's like, you know, you want them to know that, you know, you will fall. Like, definitely, I'm sure you'll fall, because it's not easy, right? So you'll definitely fall, and, you know, not seeing them around you by your side really has an impact. And at least for me, it does. And I know for sure that, like, you know, I make mistakes too. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm at that point where it's like, before I take action, I really think hard about you know, what the consequences will be and what will happen next. And, you know, I am a daredevil too, but at the same time, it's like, I think twice. Like, I want to be able to know what's going to happen afterwards, like thinking like a chess player. So basically, you know, going back to Amanda, like today I was really grateful and happy that she was able to hear me out in terms of what I was going through, my inner thoughts, and to know that, you know, everything's in God's hands and we shouldn't have to worry. So I know this video is a little long, but it's well deserved, because really, like, I was really grateful that she was able to take the time of the day to be able to hear me out, and I hope y'all will hear me out. So as I was saying, yeah, Amanda was really there to hear me out today. And I'm really grateful for her, because she's my new sister in Christ, and for her to listen to me and my thoughts of what I've been thinking these last few days, to be able to move forward before my birthday is in a couple of days, I really do appreciate it, because time is something that you can't buy, and definitely something that not everyone's willing to give the other person. So that's why for me, like, for her to take the initiative to tell me to call her instead of just like messaging it really means a lot to me, because not everyone has that time and energy to, you know, listen to someone's problems, I guess. And for me, I know for sure that you know, I needed to tell someone about it, and when she tagged me, I felt like God was leading me to talk to her, and that's why I took that initiative to message her and be like, hey, how you doing, and everything. And then I felt that vibe in my heart to tell her what's going on, and she was there, you know. And then it's really hard to find that in a lot of people, to be able to let them know like what you're going through, and not just show on social media like all the, you know, the perfections and the that you're going through, and just like, oh, everything looks fine, but really it's like not. So, and that's not easy. I know social media, that tends to be a thing where everyone just likes to show only the good stuff and not the bad stuff. So that's why I really want to use this time to be able to use social media as an instrument to enable others to do the same. You know, it's, social media is not just about just showing all the best things in your life. Like, it's about really, you know, using it properly and using it for God especially. And that's why I believe that's what you shall be doing too. So yeah, I mean, I know I post a lot in my violent world and all the Generation Faith fan and everything, but for me, I feel like we have to use this opportunity to be able to show our real selves in the most genuine way, to the point where it's like people won't judge you for being a show off or for the wrong things, even though you had the right intentions to post certain things. So yeah, definitely, for sure, I really do want. Okay, I know my video is a little long and I'm sorry, but I really do appreciate you guys taking the time and opportunity to be able to see my videos, at least, and it really means a lot. I know you guys are all busy, and I'll try to make it shorter, but leave a comment below what your thoughts are and what new topics that I should be talking about, and it would really mean a lot. I really want to use my social media for the better, really, and not just for something that you just show on display and being like, oh, this is me, this is me, this is me, voila. No, I just want to really like keep it real and keep it really real and genuine. And for sure, that's something that I'm willing to do. So yeah, that's why this is just a bare me, all me. And going back to the grateful for a challenge, I hope this video will cut it because, you know, I like to really put myself out there, even though people may not see it the way you do. So definitely, for sure, my point I like to emphasize about really changing for the better, and especially for Christ. And I know that you know, the year hasn't started off the greatest in December and January, and it's been tough. Like the last 3 months essentially of 2020 has been really this internal battle for me to really think about it, and I've just been putting it aside because I've been focusing more on my performances. But now that, you know, God's really using this time for us to slow down and to really focus on Him, it's really been affecting me to the point where, you know, I can't stop thinking about it. So that's why, like, when I told Amanda the story and everything that I'm feeling and thinking, and, you know, it really meant a lot to me. And it really gave me that assurance to really move forward right before my birthday in a couple of days. So definitely, for sure, I'm really taking up the challenge to change some of the ways that I use my social media, and yeah, I really want to do the change, but it's going to take time, and you know, I really want to have that chance to really change, but I just need the time. I know that each day is a blessing from God, but time is the most important factor that I really feel is very important. And yeah, so really it's just that perseverance and willingness ultimately. And ultimately, it's just that ambition and determination to actually not just tell yourself that you're going to change. It's actually you know, letting it sit and letting you really, like, know in your heart that you're just doing it for yourself and for God, and not just for the person that you love. And definitely, for sure, like, it's something that has been really sitting and in my mind. And yeah, like, you have to love yourself too, because God created you the way you are, right? And you have to know that, yes, like, we're not perfect, we have our imperfections, but we have to realize that each chance that we're given from someone and from God, we really have to take that opportunity to not waste it. And yeah, like, definitely for sure, just don't just put it aside and be like, oh, I'll do tomorrow. It's like, no, like, just take that opportunity now and know for sure that you're doing it for the right reason, because you want to be able to let the person know at the end of the day that, you know, you're not just doing it for them, and you're actually doing it for God and for the better, and especially for yourself. So yeah, I know this video is so long. Sorry guys, but I felt the need that you know, needs to be put out there, and I felt the need that needs to be said. So yeah, so really that's why I want to really use my social media for the better. That's why I'm hoping these videos will make a change, at least. I'm just trying my best, and I know God will handle the rest. I know it's a simple saying, but it takes a lot. Like, you have to tell yourself to actually do it, and not just let it sit in your mind and be like, okay, I'll change, or I'll do this tomorrow, or I'll change this way tomorrow. It's like, no, you actually have to do it. Like, just get up, do it, make the change, and tell yourself that's for the better. It's not for the worst. And you never know where God might lead you to it. So I ultimately believe in that. And I know this video is super long, but I'm really grateful that you guys are taking time to actually, like, watch my videos, which means a lot to me. And I pray that you all have a blessed day. And it is still sunny out, so I hope you guys will actually enjoy the day. And may God bless you all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!